Hello everyone, so for today we will be unboxing this big box, and this is a goggles coming from China right now, and we will open it up and see what is inside. I did not expect this to be this big. This is the Skyzone Cobra X, and this is a high-resolution screen with steady view receiver and a battery bay. In the box there are no important details except this specifications at the back. This is the Cobra X version 2, and the only difference with the Cobra S is that this has a 1280 by 720 resolution. Meanwhile, the Cobra S has 800 by 480, and both uses the steady view receiver. Now, the difference really is with the DVR used. With the Cobra X version 2, you have an H.264 compression, 60 frames per second DVR. Meanwhile, on the Cobra S, you just have an MJPEG compression with a 25 to 30 frames per second. So we will be unboxing the Skyzone Cobra X version 2. Before the intro, we discussed the specifications of this against the Cobra S. So, without further ado, let's open up the box and remove the plastic. This is a very big box for a goggles, and there are a lot of reviews that says that this is a great analog goggles, and instead of buying a very expensive small goggles, I forgot what you call those small goggles, this is a bang for the buck deal. And especially you can have a diversity module here. And yes, here we are. You have your user manual. You have some tape that is Velcro. That is for the phone. You have your instruction manual here as well, I think. Oh no, some accessories. You have XT62, I believe this is a power cord. You have a 3.5 to audio video AV cable. You have a USB Type-C cable here, and 2 sets of antenna and 3.5 jack. Okay, you have your, what's this side? You have your foam, specific foam, and the goggles. You also have some foam. Okay, let's see what's inside the box. I highly suggest that if you will be using this as your daily driver for flying drones, try to replace this antenna. This is a very cheap antenna, so try to get a different one. Upgrade it as fast as you can. So we will now open this up. This is the goggles. Okay, made out of plastic. So as you can see, this is the Cobra X version 2. It's made out of matte black. It's matte black. So there are different buttons on the top part. This is the power button. This is the menu button. This is the record button. You have two metal roller here. You can use it to navigate the menu of the Skyzone, and it's pressable as well. Okay, this is where the module is. We are using a steady view module. Okay, you can remove it by placing it like that. So if you need to upgrade the module, you just need to remove it, and there is a port here, I believe. It's, I think, type C also. At the bottom you have this ports, type C port. For charging, of course, you have your head tracker out if you are using head tracker, and DC in. So this is where you plug your charger if you do have. This is where you put your micro SD card, audio video, HDMI in. If you will use a module like the HD0, you may use this HDMI in because it uses that HDMI to show you what the HD0 is seeing. This is where you put the 18650 battery, but I think it's a bit difficult to remove first because it's the first time to do it. Okay, so you place a battery there. At the side, there is nothing. There's just this branding, Skyzone Cobra X version 2. On the other side, nothing fancy or specific, just a clear black. Now this is where you see some vents. This is where the air flows because there is a fan here that regulates the temperature inside. There is no screen in the front of the lens. The screen is really at the upper part of this goggles. Now there are two or three mirrors that is placed at the bottom and at the front, so that the small screen will become large when viewed from this magnifying glass. So we will see how good it is because it is supposed to be a 720p resolution. As you can see here, the menu is really small because it is a very high resolution screen, while the Cobra S is just 800 by 480. So it's really a big improvement from 480 to 720p. Alright, so let's try to use it with our drone, and that is really good. I tell you, it's really good quality. Okay, let's do some recording. So now, our thoughts on this goggles. If you are coming from a very cheap analog goggles, I think this is a very, very good upgrade. The big improvement is the resolution of this device. As we all know, with box goggles, the video quality is quite immersive compared with those goggles that have a very small footprint. And with this one, you can feel that you are really flying the drone. And sometimes it's a good thing because you can see the whole environment, but at the same time, sometimes it gives you that feeling of being one with the drone because it's really, really large on your eyes. So if you are about to crash, you would really be hesitant to probably cross a narrow gap because of that feeling of being one with the drone. So I think this is really a good improvement compared to those low quality FPV goggles. And if I would really encourage you to invest on a good quality goggles, because this one will be with you throughout your probably 3 years of flying, 4 years of flying, compared with possibly buying a lot of drones. So this is some of the antennas that you could use for your uh, Cobra X. This would really help in your range compared to using this dipole antenna that came with the Cobra. And now we will be placing this. You can place this Velcro here and at the bottom part, so that it will hold the foam. Okay. So after placing the tape, you will put now this leather foam. Okay. There, the other part. You place it here. We will now put the strap. Made out of leather as well. Good quality materials. See, yeah, with the logo of Skyzone. So if you already correctly placed every strap and the foam, it would look like this, and you just need to fly. So if you have the time, just upgrade your antennas using this this lollipop antennas compared to this one. This would give you a bigger range compared with this dipole antennas. And you can also find some patch antennas, would really be beneficial for you. Alright, so we will end the video here. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And as always, see you on the next video. Bye-bye.